Hello, ladies and gentlemen, enthusiasts and the industry representatives. I am a proxy to Mr. Ananda Reddy, who is heading the organization as CEO. So Mr. Ananda Reddy is unavailable today due to unavoidable circumstances. Hence, I am taking this opportunity to present you about our organization, PV Clean Mobility Technologies. I also want to thank to my teammates who are here with us, Mr. Nitin Mittal and Mr. Ritesh Duhan, who are leading marketing and engineering. Yeah. You all can visit us on booth number A2 for your queries. However, I'll now start my presentation. So I'll be discussing more just about the organization, not what we do, who we are, and how we can help commercial vehicle segments and those industries. Yeah. So basically, we offer robust and sustainable products. We are PV Clean Mobility Technologies. We are a joint venture between two industry giants, Padmini VNA. You might be knowing them. So Padmini VNA is a 25, 30 years old company, started in 1991 by Mr. R.K. Bhandari. They are a supplier in the automotive industry for the progressive technologies, and they are a pioneer in terms of emission control products, and they have joined their hands with a company called Vitesco Technologies. So Vitesco Technologies also is a spun-off from a company called Continental globally. So Vitesco has, the Continental Powertrain division has been spun off and named as Vitesco in 2019. So our company, PV Clean Mobility Technologies, was formed in 2nd of July 2020. So I think this is the first CVF event beyond post that. So our first participation in any of the event today. So yeah, basically, PV Clean Mobility is a 50-50% joint venture between these two companies, and it is an equity-based joint venture, so both three companies are operating separately. The idea behind forming PV Clean Mobility is to bring the global technologies to Indian industry framework, and industrialize them for the Indian applications, basically. Bring those global technologies to India, merge them with the local supply chain, take the leverage of local R&D, testing setups, and the integration of the horizontal supply chain, which Padmini is having. We cater to high technology products of maybe in the field of thermal management, in the field of air management, and fuel management. Yeah. So bringing technologies from both the shareholders, merging them to bring the best product for which fits to Indian application and Indian market, because market in India is very challenging. You need a product which is high tech, sustains the field, sustains the durability, and also commercially viable for, economically viable for the customer and benefits the end customer. So this is the value which we propose as PV Clean Mobility. We bring these technologies together and we produce best in class products, and we are very flexible to our customer to support their demands. Yeah. So as I told, this is why we exist in the business. Our business drivers are the stringent regulations. We know the commercial vehicle industry and the off-highway industry will be now facing, already trucks are into BS6, Daimler is manufacturing, and other OEMs as well manufacturing BS6, and commercial off-highway will be soon be TREM 4, TREM 5, and the regulation for emission will be turned out to be very stringent. We'll be having the exhaust side treatment and the intake side treatment. So we are ready to help commercial vehicle market for the change. So we are the driven by stringent emission regulations. We are manufacturing sustainable products for the planet. So I am happy to say that we do not use consumable plastics. We save lot of water. Our plants run on solar energy, and we do lot of stuff in the industry which is helping the planet to be more greener. Yeah. We are here to deliver technology at an economy, so that is one of our key drivers. The government policies which are supporting the localization. So few of our products, we are the only company in India, we are the only organization who is doing them locally in India. Nobody, even the great tech companies are not doing them in India, but our content of localization in most of our product is above 75%, which is something is our USP. Yeah? Then the industrial evaluation and the transition to electrification. So we also have portfolio which is supporting the electrification, and hence this also drives us to be a more robust and more sustainable supplier to support the overall market framework. Yeah. We are accelerating the future of clean mobility, and we have over 20 plus customers, all Indian car OEMs, PES cars OEM, two-wheeler OEMs. We are direct suppliers to them, majority of the all Indian OEMs. Then when we talk about commercial and off-highway, so we are partners with companies like Daimler, Kirloskar, Escorts, and we are also servicing companies, many other commercial and off-highway organizations. Yeah. Not only in India, our throttle valves are also being exported globally. So in the off-highway, in the farm division, we are exporting these throttle valves globally as well. So we have 350 plus employees in the manufacturing as well as the engineering section, and engineering being our robust backbone. We have over 75 engineers there, and over 20 patents in a year. So already some have been transferred from our shareholders, and some we have filed independently as PV Clean Mobility. So we have very fine engineering capabilities. When I talk about engineering capabilities, we have all proto building facilities, and we have all analyzing facilities in our workplace. Yeah. So key people, I think this is a very important slide to discuss, since in absence of these key people, I would like to introduce you to them. So Mr. Kabir Bhandari have been a great part of the industry from years. He is managing director of Padmini VNA Mechatronics, and he has over 30 years of experience, well known in the industry. He is high level techno enthusiast, and he has been driving the innovation from 30 years. Earlier he was making horns, then they did a JV with Hella, sold that business, then a JV with TT Electronics, developed some sensors, pedals. In 2005 founded Padmini VNA Mechatronics, and since then they are manufacturing high technology emission control products without any, I think they are doing very well in that domain. Yeah. Mr. Anurag Garg, who is heading Vitesco Technologies India. He is head of Vitesco Technologies India and the managing director in India. So these four members whom you see, Kabir, Anurag, Prakash, who is heading and who is president and CEO at Padmini VNA, and Mr. Peter Bieber, who is head of business development at Vitesco Germany. So these four members are the board of directors for PV Clean Mobility, and our organization is led by Ananda Reddy, who is not available unfortunately here today. He is the CEO for us and have been transferred from Vitesco Technologies to us. So we have two facilities currently in India. So we have one more satellite facility which we are using for Padmini, Sector 35, Gurgaon. Then we have two plants which are dedicated to us, one in, again, Gurgaon north side, and one to cater the western region in the Pune. So Pune facility we have taken over from Continental. Both the plants are state-of-the-art facility where we manufacture lean and agile practices. We manufacture high technology products with a capacity up to, I think, 4 to 5 million parts annually, one category of product currently serving to the two-wheeler domain. We are supplying parts to all domains anyway, to the two-wheeler, four-wheeler, hybrids, electrics, commercial, off-highway, and agri machineries as well. Yeah. So the plants are solar-based plants, as we are a partner for the sustainable values to the planet. And you can anyway join us at A2 to know more about our manufacturing techniques and facilities. Yeah. So I would now like to draw your attention to the products we do. So this is very important slide for me. So the products we do, do I have a pointer? So I'll start from top right and go anti-clockwise. So we manufacture the fuel delivery modules. The technology has been transferred to us from Continental Vitesco. They are doing it globally. We are doing it in India for them. And we are supplying to all of the Indian OEMs, be it the leaders, the second leaders, and all the Indian OEMs in the PES cars. We are also doing for off-highway to one of our US-based customer who is having businesses in India. And we are doing a gravity-based fuel pump for them. Yeah. Then we are doing the EGR valves for gasoline applications. Then one of our very good product, and the product which is go-to-market product for us, and the most product I want to pitch in today is a throttle valve. Yeah, when we sorry, thank you. So when we talk about TREM 4, TREM 5, the throttle side comes into picture, where we have to use the air management systems. So we have both, I think I'll talk about that in detail, but throttle valves, DC, BLDC operated throttle valves are one of our key solutions. We are already supplying to commercial vehicles, we are already supplying to off-highway agri-machinery, and exporting them globally in the PES cars as well, yeah. Then for the electrification, we are providing solutions for thermal management. So we have electric water pumps which are helpful in battery management system for the thermal management and motor cooling, traction motor cooling, and power electronics cooling. So pumps the coolant into the circuit, while the coolant valve, what you see, we have smart and non-smart into our portfolio. So these coolant valves channelizes the coolant flow into the battery circuits. So these products are serving the smart thermal management systems and making the electric vehicle vision more efficient and more channelizing it on a priority to come to the market. Yeah. Then we are having a commodity product called temperature sensor, so which we are building in millions and supplying globally to global top OEMs, as well as we are exporting to many countries, supplying to Indian partners, Indian OEMs. And this is one of our 100% localized product, which you can visit at our stall as well. Yeah. Then we are doing electric actuators for general purpose actuations and rotary actuations. So we are manufacturing DC and BLDC based and able to uphold a torque of up to 5 Newton meter. So this is again can be used in electric vehicle as well as the off-highway segment as well. Two products, then canister purge valve is something which we are doing for four-wheelers and gasoline applications. Moving forward to electronic throttle control valve, which I just had a word about. So we are doing it for two-wheeler, four-wheeler, and off-highway. We are doing a bore diameter of which starts from 22 mm and goes up to 80 mm. So 80 mm is something which we are giving for commercial vehicle 5.6 and 6.7 liter trucks. We are also giving it in the tractor division for the export market, that which is a torque BLDC motor-based throttle valve, which I'll show in next slide. However, these are highly modular design valves which have very quick response time. They are very modular and lightweight, and they have a quick basically flap opening time, the transition time. Maybe when you visit, Ritesh can talk more about the engineering details. Please catch up with him to understand the engineering behind this legacy product. So I think these products are already field validated for those stringent requirements of European and Indian markets, and are ready to use for the off-highway and commercial market. So yeah. Then we have the torque motor-based control valves, so which are the BLDC motor control valves. So these are again, when I talk about the difference between DC and BLDC, so BLDC is a bit costly, but on the other hand, they are more robust in terms of design, durability, lifespan, and the quick opening time. So we are supplying the same in the BS6 commercial vehicle in India as well as the globe. And these are capable for turbocharger and supercharged applications. They are in two models, 12 volt and 24 volt voltage applications, and quick, yeah, very quick in transition and response. They have a high angular travel. So yeah, let us discuss about this product as well later on. Then temperature sensors, as I told, we have ready to fit in solutions, clip in screw design, and response T60 time is less than 16 seconds, which bring us the USP in this particular commodity. And the costs and the localization content is something which we counter on the market too. Yeah. Electrical actuators is something what we are doing the rotary control actuation. So basically to control actuate the rotary motion in IC and as well as the electric vehicle, we also have general purpose actuations in this. So it can also be done for 12 volt and 24 volt system. However, it can withstand a torque up to 5 Newton meter, which is very good. We also have this in aluminum and plastic bodies. So let's connect on this as well. Then one of our key product from the thermal management, thermal management in these days is the new industry talking when we talk about the electrification to manage the battery temperature and heat dissipation, So to manage those thermal cooling circuits, the pumps the fluid into the system, and we have a wide range of this pump starting from as low as 15 watt for a two-wheeler application and goes up to 200 watt for commercial application as well. Generally, two pumps are used per vehicle, and one for battery, one for traction motor and power electronics. These pumps are smart pumps, can communicate in PWM communication, CAN communication, and LIN communication. Also, we have the traditional on-off type pump. So these pumps are already 4 million parts into the European market. We are already now with one of the Indian electrification giant OEM and two-wheeler OEMs already doing the development for them. Pumps are validated for a beaten life of over 30,000 hours. Okay. Pumps are validated for a beaten life of over 30,000 hours, and let us discuss about these smart thermal management system products when we discuss on stall number A2, So me and Nitin are representing marketing and business development here. So you can take our numbers, take our email ID. It is very simple, info@pvcleanmobility.com. Please visit our website. Please visit our stall and get in touch for more details about who we are, what we do, and how we do the technologies in India. Thank you very much. Thank you.